up, Woody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kingdom Chapter 759. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let us just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, well, birthday week continues with some Kingdom greatness, and now get back into answering the question about the true nature of humans. Oh god, I did not expect to be covering Kingdom while I am inebriated, but here we are. Let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us today. Can you convince me to go to that cursed state of kin? Wait, and now Rishin, answer my question. What is the true nature of humanity? And this chapter is titled Contradictory King. You're a contradictory kitty. Right, Zeno? Contradictory kitty, my little kitty. I have a little nuzzlebutt kitties. Yes, he is a nuzzlebutt kitty. We got fatty nuzzlebutt kitty. That's what he is. Please wait a moment. Kaiku? There are two problems here. First, instead of speaking to the High Commissioner that has been sent to you, you mean someone whose job is protection a part of this negotiation? This is very disrespectful to my position that represents the words of my nation. And the second problem would be more severe if what these ears have heard, right? Kampishi-sama, in the presence of the High Commissioner of the King of Kin, referred to the state of kin as cursed? He did. Wait a minute, Zeno. Oh, hi, kitty. What are you doing here? Oh, my snuggle boy. How do I get so lucky? I have a snuggle bucky. Kitty, can you believe they said it's cursed? Are you a cursed kitty? No, I'm a lovable kitty. Just hug me and snuggle me, because I am a lovable kitty, and give me belly rubs. Belly rubby the kitty. Of course I give my kitty little belly rubs. Hey, you get treats if you help. You know this. Just chillax, cat. Yes, I did. The dog feces is clean when compared to the state of kin. Oh my god. Start a war, kitty. Yes, I shall start a war. My cuteness will start wars. Kampishi-sama, that wasn't necessary. Your Highness, the prince. No amount of filth can describe it. Kampishi-sama! Your Highness, King of Han, do you allow this? What the state of Han is doing right now by repeating insults and provocations is providing a legitimate reason that would allow Kin to declare war upon it. You are representing a strong and powerful state. Well, why are you resorting to threats this fast, Kakai Caldono? This will make you look simple-minded. What? If the word filth offends you so, isn't it more appropriate for you to discuss the matter and respond with arguments and evidence? After all, you are here to negotiate, as you know. Kampishi is a dick! Alright then, before I leave heading back to my nation in anger, I ask you, Kampishi-sama, to explain the reason that led you to refer to the state of kin as filth. That reason is simple. The state of kin is a greedy nation, plundering and looting. It won't rest until it has invaded every single state that opposes it. Nothing will satisfy their greed. Motherfucker, then what do you sound then? on killing and invading others' homelands. And Zhao is not? What about you? Come on, man. Could continue shedding blood and take what is not rightfully theirs. And the others aren't? Like, come the fuck on. Just to satisfy the desires of the king of kin. Like a wild animal. With no thought or conscience. Bro, you are stupid for thinking this. You are wrong. You are describing like, well, you know what, that ain't fair to describe Zhao like that, oh my god, because Roboku, he actually does have a brain. Karen's the one that, he's describing Karen, if anything. Maybe. No, but it's worse than an animal. Karen is a putrid tumor of greed. Dude, that is not Kid. You are describing Chu, you dumbass. Far more disgusting than dog feces. You're wrong. Say it's not like you describe him at all. You tell him, Shin. Tell him. Say. The king of kin is the complete opposite of what you just described. He's the king of kin. The king of kin is not doing this to satisfy his own desires, but to unite all the other states, and to put an end to this era of war that lasted 500 years. Don't be ridiculous. Is that your justification? A racist from existence? Oh my god, you fucking idiots. All you care about is Kin's interests. Is that general in his right mind? How much hypocrisy is there in you that you cover up your heinous crimes with this cloak of virtue? This is protection! This is protection! What do you think if we erased your nation from the map first? What? This is awful! How stupid! Bro, this is protection! How can you say something like that in front of a hostile state and expect another response to this? Shut up! Dude, you motherfuckers are projecting! But let us stop for a second to discuss your point. I'm not calling Kin filth just because of its military aggression against other states. Kin suffers from a glaring contradiction, for as much as it exhibits cruelty and heartlessness, it also exhibits a glimmer of mercy and humanity. As demonstrated, for example, at the end of the coalition invasion, or by the backlash Conky faced for slaying 100,000 prisoners. Could it be that the king of Kin believes in the theory of inherent goodness? What's the problem with that? Furthermore, he saw great value in the legalist Rishi, and he's trying to invite me to his court now. It seems like he's trying to establish a great state based on legalism after unification. No shit, he gets it! Huh? The problem is, the very idea of legalistic law is born from the theory of innate badness, accepting that humans are filthy dregs whose nature needs rectified. Dude, he's not wrong, though! Yet, King Shin's faith in the theory of innate goodness, together with his indications of wanting to control his subjects through law, it's a glaring contradiction. Actually, he makes a good point. I'm going to give you that. The law and the theory of innate goodness, are together form a non-homogeneous mix that matches even feces in its distastefulness. Oh my god! Bro, you are just a contradiction! But Kapishi makes a good argument, though. But, bro, you are... But I have to stick by my guns on what I've been saying for the past couple of weeks. Bro, what is your... You gotta define what you consider good and evil in this situation. Like, I kind of understand... You know, he kind of is saying it, like, based on, like, war and all that shit. But he doesn't he's going on, like, a general definition kind of thing. This is like, what's the word I'm looking for? Generalization. There we go. This is generalization. He's not using any context. This is a generalization, overgeneralization of the situation. Okay, I understand that. That makes... Dude, how am I understanding this shit when I'm drunk right now? I'm weird, okay? Let's go. Such an intellectual wasteland would be the last place I'd ever want to visit. Dude, why? I dude. Kapishi. What the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? What? Everyone's like me, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Tell me, Rishindono, what does King, Shin believe in? The theory of innate goodness or the theory of innate badness? Why not both? Why not find common ground? That's what I believe in. Theory of common ground. Theory of innate common ground. That's what I believe in. Is the master really this obsessed with theories of innate goodness and badness? I know. What about theory of innate common ground? Theory of innate neutrality. There we go. That's what I would ask. Bro, what about theory of innate neutrality? Let's go with that. How would I know? Exactly. I have no idea what's going on in that man's mind. I mean, the king of kin. Just tell him it's the theory of innate badness. That fool. I see. And that's why I wanted to hear your opinion. Because you're apparently an old friend of the king of kin, Rishindono. The more I learn about you, the more I naturally learn about the king. I like the way he's thinking. But Shin's gotta be like, dude, I believe in the innate theory of neutrality. Why all this persistence? Is this why he was so interested in Shin from the beginning? Besides, you have the experience of being in the thick of battles, unlike us men of the law. That is very true. I'm dying to hear your opinion on the matter. Is human nature good or bad? Say bad! Say bad! Bad. Excellent. Well said. What do you mean by that term? Yes! Thank you! Thank you! For example, was Conky bad? Thank God! I love you so much, Hara, for this! Thank you! It's obvious he's bad. He's even worse than that. What are you talking about, kid? But the members of Conky's clan, I probably never really believed that Conky was genuinely a bad person. Actually, it's possible they might have seen a glimmer of light in Conky. Conky's clan belongs to a category which is more predisposed to the bad nature, more so than other humans. The standards of good and bad are defined by others, the so-called normal people. There's no such thing as normal! There's none! But I'm glad this is being addressed. So, doesn't considering Conky's clan as bad make the rest of humanity good? Shin! My dude! He got you! No, not at all. Among them, Pat remains dominant to varying degrees. Dude, Shin is speaking my language. I love this man right now. So if we exclude all those who are considered bad, among them, would all that remain be the good ones? Oh my God, Shin, I love you so much for this. He's using his brain. But won't there be those among them who are considered bad compared to the rest? Then those people's involvement in setting the standard of goodness in the first place puts the whole thing in doubt. Their flawed standards might have excluded some good faction during the previous selection. What if Conky's clan members were part of that faction? Stop enough with your gibberish, man! You're overcomplicating the issue. Are you Koku or what? Koku. That is bad. There's no need to overcomplicate it. Oh, shut the fuck up! Don't you see that most people hated Conky for a valid reason? But you, Rakumi, have also killed many on the battlefield, undoubtedly. Many bereaved families harbor intense resentment towards you. Does this mean that you're also bad? Whoa! Are you kidding me? I want to be in the same category as Conky! But what is it now? What are you talking about, Rishindono? Is the difficulty of defining the concepts of good and bad in the first place? Yes! Exactly! One's views of perspective can change drastically and continuously according to their environment and the circumstances they live in. Thank you! Especially on the back. Dude, why does this have to happen while I'm drunk? This is not fair. For one thing. Second of all, this is happening on my birthday right now. Oh my God. Manga, like, why? I'm getting this is happening on my birthday. Main Abyss is getting a new chapter on my birthday, and we get the news about the new manga coming out from the mangaka Vigilantes Boku no Hero Academia Illegals, which one of them do follow me on Twitter. Like, what? Oh, good gods, why? Especially on the battlefield where people clash against each other, with each carrying on their shoulders their own concept. Oh my god, their own concept of justice. Oh my god, what have I been saying? I have been saying this shit for months. Thank God, thus the concepts of good and bad lose any meaning they might have. As a thinker, I tend to cling to the belief they do not lose all their meaning, and I assure you that they lose all meaning. What have I been saying ever since that shit in Tomodachi game, man? I fucking thank you, Hara, for putting this here. It proves my point. Where can we find the time to ponder such matters when we and our companions are constantly at the brink of death? To hear this is indeed unsettling for any thinker who is musing upon the reality from the comfort of his desk, which is very true. But it nonetheless remains an undeniable truth that any thinker could come to realize. This kind of discussion, particularly the one that spark interest, is exactly what I wanted to delve into with you. In a world, as you describe it, where there's no distinction between good or bad, what is the innate nature of humans according to your experiences, General Rishin? Based on what Rishi has provided us, Kenpachi has already transcended the established series of the two natures, good and bad, which means this question is the crux of the matter. The answer will most likely determine whether Kenpachi will come with us to Kin or not. But what would that be, the correct answer according to Kenpachi? And now, answer my question, Rishin. How do you expect me to know? Shin, what? Oh, Shin. Say what comes to your mind. You have an abundance of experience. You know what? I'm very curious what Conky would say to this more than anything. What would Conky say to this? Like, I just think about the whole thing with the Saki clan. Conky would be like, fuck all of you. Conky would be like, I have seen so much evil. You're like, fuck all you people. I would love to see Conky in this situation so bad. Don't think about providing the correct answer to the question. Just say what you consider now as the innate nature of humans. Oh my god, please say what Conky would say, Shin. The innate nature of humans is fire. Fire? Ooh! Okay, let's get into this. Why it would be fire. I understand the concept of, like, fire as terms of, like, death and rebirth in that regards, because where death goes, it's going to be rebirth somewhere. There's the blazing anger of fire. I mean, Conky, he's got to compare it to Conky, because Conky is the example of that fire. And that's what, remember what the Saki clan, damn it, I'm drunk. Remember what the Saki clan said about Conky and that fire. There is a fire that drove him to do what he did. And I feel like that's what's going to be used here. But goddamn it, this chapter makes me so happy. I'm so happy with this. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Shin say this shit to him. To Kenpachi. Thank God. I love how everyone else is like, what the actual fuck are you talking about? I love Shin. Like, he was like, dude, you're saying bad. That Conky was just bad. But it's like, dude, you did the same thing. You're killing other people too. What about that? What about their families? You think their families don't like you either? I love this manga so much, Kingdom. Why do you just have to be such an amazing manga? Oh god, this chapter was great. This chapter makes me so happy. Like, this is why I'm like, give me the innate neutrality theory on this. But as I've been saying, ever since that chapter of Tomodachi game, which talked about about if you just go by justice, you follow justice, you eventually turn it will turn into the path of villainy. It'll become villainy if you just go by justice. That's what this is talking about here, and I fucking love it. Everyone has their own version of justice, and I love it. I love it. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys thought of this chapter. I can't wait to see what Shin's going to say about fire. I'm hoping it's going to be referencing Conky more than anything, but I do love that Shin how to shut all these motherfuckers down. That was great. Oh God, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kingdom content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.